What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday the 25th of April, and I've already did my last workout of hammer and chisel today. Tomorrow starts a new workout program, so I'll probably vlog that at least to get started. But today I had a little extra time on my hands. I figured I would run and give the new Hoka Carbon X's an actual test run. So we're gonna do about 3-4 or so miles with the Carbon X's on. We're gonna see what they're all about. I can tell you right now, based on initial feel, they are definitely feeling different than the Rincons that I have been wearing. So I don't know, you can just feel the drop in the toes from like midsole down. Whether or not that's going to be a good thing, I don't know. But like I said, we're going to give it 4 miles and just kind of see how they feel. I'm trying to save the Carbon X's. I've been told they don't have as long of a lifeline or as long as a shelf life as like a regular shoe would when it comes to mileage. So like a normal shoe, you can get between 300 and 500 miles. I've heard the carbon fiber shoes, it's probably closer to the 300 limit than it is the 500 limit. So I'm gonna try to save them only for my long runs on the weekends, when we start marathon prep, which is gonna put about 250 miles or so on the shoe itself. So I mean, obviously I have to save it, so I don't want to do too many test runs in the Carbon X shoes before we start running. At least before June starts. But we are going to give it a quick test run now. We'll probably do one more test run, a little bit longer than 4 miles, but I'm going to keep it short today just because I've already worked out today, and B, I got other things to do. So it is, again, 12/12 Sunday, April 25th. Let's go ahead and give these Carbon X shoes a run for. All right, so I'm done. Let me save this. Nice warm today. All right, so details: 4 miles and 32:51, which was an average pace of 8:12 per mile. Right, so that was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I felt fast. It just, so lap 1, first mile was 8:16, 8:09. 8:06, and then I slowed down to 8:17 for the fourth mile. So how did I feel? How did the shoes feel? Well, at first, like you could tell, it was a lot more effortless to run. Like at first, I didn't feel like I was running fast. So I just kind of kept going. I figured, first lap's always like a slow upper 8s, low 9s, and then I'll pick up a little bit faster and faster after that. When that first mile, so I noticed, so one of the things about me is I use the same playlist when I run, because I can gauge how far ahead or behind my pace I am based on where the song is and where the song ends and stuff like that. I was about 30 seconds ahead of my average pace, and I knew that from when the first song ended, just because of where I was and where the second song typically starts. And it didn't feel like I was running hard at all. So the first mile was 8:16. It just kept feeling effortless, even though I felt like I was running at the same pace. Like felt like my cadence was the same, even though my pace was clearly faster. And I mean, it got faster and faster as we went on. The toe drop, you can feel it when you're just standing there. If you rock, you can feel the toe drop. Was not a factor during the run. It just felt really good. But I mean, it definitely felt like I was running effortless, and I think that's why consciously or subconsciously I was running a lot harder than I typically was, because my average heart rate was 155, which is probably about 10 beats faster than I want it to be. So I wasn't that much faster, I guess. My max heart rate was 171, so I mean, I wasn't running that much harder than typically. It's just my legs were moving faster. My average, according to this watch, and I don't trust this worth of shit, my average cadence was 142 steps per minute. Whether that's good or not is a different story, but either way, It's a lot of calories burned, 700 calories burned. So that's gonna round up the week. Tomorrow, we start a new workout, Muscle Burns Fat, or hashtag MBF. It's a 3-week program, and then we're gonna roll right into the advanced 3 weeks right after that. So it's gonna be 6 weeks essentially. I'll do a morning physique update because I kind of lost. I'll see how much I lost after the 8 weeks of hammer and chisel, and then we'll go and I'll give you, I'll see an update. I think I have my original photos so I can compare them to where I am now tomorrow morning, and we'll go from there. But so far I like them. I like the Carbon X's. I just gotta I have to slow down. So when we get to marathon training, you'll see I'm gonna run a little bit more zone 2 specific with my run, so they're gonna be a little slower, but hopefully the speed will pick up. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the morning. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do multiple test runs with your equipment before going into some major production shit. Something I wish I would have learned and understood years ago, but maybe thousands of dollars and 3 days of our time wouldn't have been wasted on another project. But long story, not gonna tell it. Anyway, the reason I say that is I was trying to shoot this big shut up. I'm vlogging. Thank you. Alright, I was trying to shoot this semi-cinematic sequence, the transition. Waking up and getting ready to go do my workout. Unfortunately, still learning this new camera. See, when I had the G7X, when I was using that for vlogging and shooting, the screen would say, you would hear it beep and say, record, and it would look like it was actually recording. This one, the M50, doesn't beep. So when you hit the record button, it just switches a little thing like to record. Well, I'd have to show you the screen. But in the upper corner now that I'm recording, it actually says record, but right below it, but right below it is a little record icon. Dude! Hey! Stop! I'm vlogging! Up where it says record, and then right below it, there's a little record icon. Stop. So when I was recording my cinematic sequence with the pre-workout, I saw the record icon and thought, maybe I'm recording. If you pick that toy up, I'm going to throw it away. Let me pick it up. Go ahead, pick it up. Go ahead. Pick up Scooby-Doo. Give me Scooby. Anyway, so good thing I'm testing all this stuff out now and getting used to the way this camera works and operates and functions, because when I get into when I really need it to be cinematic and working, I'm gonna have to understand all of the characteristics of its functionality. I'm gonna have to know what the screen looks like when it's recording, what it doesn't look like when it's recording. I'm still playing with the focus modes, the autofocus, the manual focus, the ISO, the speed. Working with the low light settings. Like right now, it looks yellow. Hopefully, when I color correct, probably because it's not white balanced. Because I have a yellow light too. So there's a lot of things I'm still kind of toying with, which is good because the next time I really need this to be cinematic, is in December. I'm not gonna tell you why just yet, because again, it's not official. Hey, put the hat down. Stop with the squeaky toys. Anyway, I'm just gonna go work out now. All right, so 6:12. It took a little convincing to get into the gym this morning. Not that I was like super tired or not wanting to work out. It just, I get distracted sometimes, and TikTok and Facebook when I'm waking up in the morning, waiting on the tingle, and then they get there, and I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. Let's keep on scrolling, and I get sucked into a time vortex. Anyway, I'm in the gym now. It is, like I said, it's 6:12. 6:13 now, exactly. Day one of the new workout program, muscle burns fat. I need two things. I need these cordless jump ropes because, again, I suck at jump roping, so I'd rather just, use this for jump rope instead of an actual jump rope where I'm spending the whole jump roping time trying to get like 2 or 3 skips in, and then I have to like reposition. It's just not worth it. This, I can, it works out better. Plus, these are really good if you don't have a lot of room to work to jump rope. Like, not many people do in their living room. So, who wants to be swinging actual jump? I have speed ropes. I have them over there. These are a little bit easier to get to and from, and you don't have to worry about making sure your feet are set up right. And, it's just better. So, and I need dumbbells. So, I'm going to rock on the dumbbells. I got my BCAAs. I got a towel somewhere around here. This gym is not exactly set up yet the way I want it to be. Still working on that. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with this, and hopefully this is enjoyable. I mean, I don't know, but today's lower body burn is what the workout's called. So fuck it, we'll see. Here we go. Alright, so day one of the program was done. This one is so far day one, it was a solid workout. I mean, it was light weights. I used 15s at first and then 20s. If I were to, next week when we get to whatever leg day leg day is on for this progressed workout, because it's not the same workout, it's not 7 workouts each for 3 weeks. Like, they change week to week to week. Joys of our on-demand system. It's no longer, hey, you get 12 workouts on DVD, and here you go. Now every workout is different, and no 2 workouts in each program are the same. But next time I'll probably go up to 25s, maybe even 30s, depending on how I feel that particular day. I did just run yesterday, so my legs were not exactly 100%, but they weren't shot by any stretch of the imagination. Now, why do I do these programs? Like, how can this help me? I've just been doing, an 8-week program that should have helped me lose weight, and it did. But as a Beachbody guy and, someone who tries to help people all the time, I like to try as many workouts as I can. I know which trainers I enjoy working with and which ones I don't, so you're not gonna see me do certain workouts. I know what type of workouts I like to do. And that's kind of the people that I try to help, the people that are kind of like into the same workouts as I am. But this workout, new trainer, I heard a buddy of mine who does Spartan races did it. He said it kicked his butt pretty good. So I figured, you know what, like I said, I have a 6-week lull between the end of the half marathon and when training for the marathon starts. This is a 6-week program. I might as well give it a shot, if nothing else, to see how I can help other people with it. Like I said, so far week 1 was pretty solid. The strength training, it was just a lot of supersets, over and over again. The sides where we only do asymmetric stuff, right? And then you do one side at a time. You only did that 2 rounds, but the sides that you did, just like, the regular exercises, you did 3 rounds of those. So it wasn't too bad. Like I said, I burned almost 400 calories in 35 minutes. So I'm not going to be too sad about it. I know it'll get better. I know tomorrow is going to be a tougher workout. I know each workout's going to get a little bit more difficult, a little bit more involved the more I go. And that's kind of the joy of these workouts, to see what they do, how they push you to get to where you're going, to get to where you need to be. And I mean, like, that's what working out is. Working out is pushing your body beyond what you think it's capable of. Working out is about improving your body and your mind to take it to places that you didn't think you could go, right? So I mean, if you're not challenging yourself, you're just going to stay the same and nothing's ever going to change. And that's why a lot of times you see people in the gym, and it could be 2, 3, 4 years in a row, and you'll see them go doing the same workouts and the same weights, and they look the same, and you're like, have you just done anything with yourself? Now, I'm not saying that's all people. It's a small percentage of people. A lot of people actually get a lot of progress. I just don't have the convenience of going to the gym all the time. It's just more convenient for me to get up first thing in the morning and come into my own garage, which again, this will be a closed-in gym at some point soon this year, and just hit a workout and do what I got to do and sweat. And I have my dumbbells up to 90 pounds. I don't need much more. I got my bench. I'm gonna get a pull-up bar there, but if I need it, I got one there for the time being. Right? I mean, I run outside because I live in Florida, and it's just much more enjoyable than a treadmill to me, but I have a treadmill backup at the gym. I mean, you do what you do, you do whatever's best for you. And I know this is kind of a rant that I wasn't really planning on making, but you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone, do things that you're not really accustomed to doing. So if you've never done strength training, but you want to get stronger, don't keep avoiding strength training. You have to lift weights, you have to do the things. If you're trying to lose weight and you're just doing cardio and you're getting stuck, you have to increase your metabolism, because that's part of the problem. And in order to increase your metabolism, guess what? You got to lift weights. Cardio is only going to get you so far. Cardio is a piece of the puzzle. The best way to burn fat is going to be to add muscle and build muscle and work the muscles and so on and so forth. So again, I try these different workouts out so I know when someone says, hey, here's what I'm looking for, this is my abilities, this is what I got, this is my capability, this is where I started, this is what I've done, I know how I can help them. And just having the options is all that is mainly what I enjoy. And you get all the workouts I do with one price. I mean, it's legit the same price for everything, our entire catalog. But that's a different conversation. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm gonna go start getting the kids ready for school, the girls ready for school. My wife comes home today. She's been gone since Thursday, which is kind of part of why I've been quiet all weekend. And I haven't really been recording a whole lot. But yes, she comes home today, so I have a little bit of housework to do on top of being at work. And so that'll be that. And the only thing I have to do left today is I have to do my weigh-in and check-in from the last workout I've done. So I'm gonna go and do that in a little bit, and I'll see you in that next clip. All right, so here's where the current physique is. I mean, it's not a great physique, but you can see abs are starting to come in a little bit. All right. I mean, I'm not awesome. I'm not definitely a physique athlete, but this is where I'm at as of right now. I'm okay with it. I'm cool with this. Here's where I was when I started the hammer and chisel. So, I mean, I've only lost about 7 pounds or so. I mean, nothing dramatic. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was 6 pounds, nothing dramatic. But 6 pounds is 6 pounds in 8 weeks. So, I mean, I'm not pissed off at that. I'm actually pretty happy. 6 pounds in 8 weeks. So, You know, again, I'm not mad about it. You shouldn't be either. So now we're going to see what we can do over the next 6 weeks to see if we can lean out a little bit more. If I can get down to like 212-ish going into marathon prep, I would be completely ecstatic. So that's the goal. Get down to 212 for marathon and go from there. With that, I'm going to end this episode, this video. This really isn't part of the vlog, but I mean, my plans for this video kind of fell through, so I had to kind of change things up. I will check back in 3 weeks and then in 6 weeks with my MBF results, just so you guys can see where I've been at. Hopefully, my plans for next couple episodes, next couple videos don't change, and I can proceed with what I was planning on doing. It'd be nice, but we'll see. All right, guys, subscribe, like, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next video.